Because of Winn-Dixie, chapter 14. Sometimes I told Gloria the story Miss Franny Block had just told me, where I imitated Otis tapping his pointy-toed boots and playing for all the animals and always made her laugh. Sometimes I made up a story and Gloria Dump would listen to it all the way through from the beginning to the end. She told me she used to love to read stories, but she couldn't anymore because her eyes were so bad. "Can't you get some really strong glasses?" I asked. "Child," she said, they don't make glasses strong enough for these eyes." One day, when the storytelling was done, I decided to tell Gloria that Otis was a criminal. I thought maybe I should tell an adult about it, and Gloria was the best adult I knew. "Gloria," I said. "Mm-hmm," she said. "You know Otis?" "I don't know him, but I know what you tell me about him." "Well, he's a criminal. He's been in jail. Do you think I should be afraid of him?" "What for?" "I don't know. For bad things, I guess. For being in jail." "Child," said Gloria, "let me show you something." And she got up out of her chair real slow, took hold of my arm. "Let's the two of us walk all the way to the back of this yard." "Okay," I said. We walked, and Winn-Dixie followed right behind us. It was a huge yard, and I had never been all the way to the back in it. When we got to the big old tree, we stopped. "Look at this tree," Gloria said. I looked up. There were bottles hanging from just about every branch. There were whiskey bottles, beer bottles, wine bottles, all tied with string. And some of them were clanking against each other, making a spooky kind of noise. Me and Winn-Dixie stood and stared at the tree. The hair on top of his head rose up a little, and he growled deep in his throat. Gloria pointed her cane at the tree. "What do you think about this tree?" I said, "I don't know." "Why are all those bottles in it?" "To keep the ghosts away," Gloria said. "What ghosts?" "The ghosts of all the things I'd done wrong." I looked at all those bottles on the tree. "You did that many things wrong?" I asked. "Mm-hmm," said Gloria. "More than that. But you're the nicest person I know," I told her. "Don't mean I haven't done bad things," she said. "There's whiskey bottles on there," I told her, "and beer bottles." "Child," Gloria Dump said, "I know that. I'm the one who put them there. I'm the one who drank what was in them." "My mama drank," I whispered. "I know it," Gloria Dump said. "The preacher says that sometimes she couldn't stop drinking." "Mm-hmm," Gloria said again. "That's the way it is for some folks. We get started and we can't stop." "Are you one of those people?" "Yes, madam, I am. But these days I don't drink anything stronger than coffee." "Did the whiskey, beer, and wine, did they make you do the bad things that are ghosts now?" "Some of them," said Gloria Dump. "Some of them I wouldn't have done anyway, with alcohol or without, before I learned." "Learned what?" "I learned what is the most important thing." "And what's that?" I asked her. "It's different for everyone," she said. "You find out on your own. But in the meantime, you got to remember, you can't always judge people by the things they done. You got to judge them by what they are doing now. You judge Otis by the pretty music he plays and how kind he is to them animals, because that's all you know about him right now. All right?" "Yes, madam," I said. "And them Dewberry boys, you try not to judge them too harsh either, all right?" "All right," I said. "All right then," said Gloria Dump, and she turned and started walking away. Winn-Dixie nudged me with his wet nose and wagged his tail. Then he saw I wasn't going. He trotted for Gloria. I stayed where I was and studied the tree. I wonder if my Aunt Mama, wherever she was, had a tree full of bottles. And I wondered if I was a ghost to her, the same way she sometimes seemed like a ghost to me. And that's the end of chapter 14.